What's going on, guys? I'm Mahano, and welcome to episode 14 of the Old School RuneScape player tries RuneScape 3. And yeah, if you haven't been watching, make sure you go watch episode 1. I'm an Old School RuneScape player. I've recently somewhat been playing RuneScape 3. Tried to go in with an open mind and just to see my experience, see what's new, see what's good, see what's bad. And so far, I'm enjoying it more than I expected. If you have watched the last episode, then you know what we are doing next. We're going to unlock curses. So, right now we've got one more quest to do before we can do Temple of Siniston. We have the Curse of Arav. Anyone remember this quest? I believe this was actually recently added to Old School RuneScape. I need to double check that. But I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was literally released just before Leagues. November the 6th, 2024. So yeah, a few months it's been out in Old School RuneScape. But yeah, we're going to get this started. There is a couple of required items. Crossbow, Mithril Grapple, Climbing Boots, Dwell Berries, Ring of Life, a Macaw or Ravenous Locust Pouch, and Insulated Boots. So I'm going to go prepare, head to the Grand Exchange, buy all the stuff. Perks of not being an Iron Man. I'm going to put up the wiki, see if there's a preferred style, if we could just melee our way through. Also, something that we've recently unlocked is Invention. So what I've been doing, obviously on streams and stuff, I have been augmenting and leveling up weapons. A buddy gave me a couple of Saradomin God Swords, augmenting them, dismantling them, and we're currently 38 invention. So we get them to level 10 and then dismantle them, and then I believe when we unlock it, we're going to siphon them, which allows us to keep the item. Which is, which should be pretty cool, although it does make the items look absolutely sick. Look how badass my guy looks. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go do this. So I'll keep you informed the way we go. Alrighty then. So we have all our gear we need, and we've got to speak to Ali in Aandra. So we're gonna make our way there now. I'll probably use the carpet. I don't think it takes us to Aandra, but we can go to Polivnich and just kind of run there. Or run from Sophenham. Probably about the same run, considering we've got to use the bridge. Looks like we can carpet directly to Aandra. I don't know if I prefer the old school carpet or RuneScape 3 carpet. Because the old school one, you actually watch the whole carpet fly across the map, and it's pretty cool. But obviously this one's a lot quicker. So, northernmost house. So, that is probably the far back one. That seems like the northernmost house in Aandra. And we got to speak to Ali the Wise, who is this dude. Hello, mate. So this is your place. Humble but homely. Think it suits me well. Good to see you again. You told me how to thaw out the musper. I thought it should keep my part of my bargain. Oh, you have some information? To start with, the musper wasn't appeared what it to be. Turned out to be alive all along, and once I freed it, it changed. It was a Majorat. Yeah, fair enough. He's called Jalan. He was incredibly weak and wanted to hibernate under Majorat ritual site. Found him somewhere peaceful. We know where to find him again, should we ever need to. Yes, sir. I've been doing some research since we last spoke, and one of my contacts has found something very interesting. Would you like to go on a mission that would aid me in my work researching these Majorat creatures? Yeah, let's do it. Curse of Arav. Boom. Now, one of my other contacts has been doing some exploring. He found an entrance to some tunnels. They seem to head directly under the plateau where Jelen said the ritual will happen. Are you sure these tunnels are related? We'll do. Where is the tunnel entrance? It's at the top of an area called Trollwise Mountain. You'll have to pass through some ice troll tunnels northwest of Trollheim. The cave is right at the top. Alright, time to head there. Good luck. Looking forward to hearing what you find. So we've got to make our way there. Do we need climbing boots? I think we might actually need climbing boots. Right, we're going to make our way there. Okay, so we're in some sort of tunnel. But we have to get through it, I assume. But some things we can mine, some things we can't. Okay, so we can mine through here and get through here. So now we have to work out... Can we mine this side, maybe? We can. And then maybe mine this? Right, okay. Cool. So we kind of just have to... It's kind of like a puzzle. We can mine certain things from different angles. Get through places. So I guess that we have to mine from different ways. Like this, maybe? And then we can mine this one at that angle. This one should be from this angle. And then this one we can mine at that angle. And this angle. Okay, I get it. So we're going to try and make our way through. And see what we can do. Also, there's these tablets on the floor. I don't think they're for the quest, according to the wiki, but they can be given in to Ali later. Not sure what for. Maybe some XP or something. I don't know. Okay, so we've made it to some dude's basement. And apparently we got to search a bookcase. And notes A to J. Notes on my fellow measure app. Hazil. And Jalan. One of the weakest. Oh. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, so now we've got to go upstairs. And apparently there's a bit of dialogue and we've got to talk and potentially fight Arav. Arav, it's me. Are you able to talk at the moment, or Zamoragal have too much greater hold on you? I really don't wish to attack you, but my master compels me to. What's good, boy? He doesn't really hit very hard, does he? I'm terribly sorry. Oh. But it's who... Not, I don't know what happened then. It bugged out. Ara, I want to help you. Please try to fight against Zamru control. If you go to the room to the south and look behind the flame tapestry, you might be able to find something that can help both of us. My master calls. At least I seize this spell. Good luck. To the south and look behind the flame tapestry. So there's tapestry. You find a key and some plans attached to the back of the tapestry. These appears to be complex plans for Zamaragul's base in the southern wilderness. Maybe Ali the Wise can help you interpret them. And a base key. I'm assuming we have to go back to Ali in Nardar. Okay. Back in Nardar. Let's go speak to our good friend Ali the Wise. Hello, Ali? Oh, he's there. Okay. Hello, mate. Have you found the tunnel yet? I found plans in them, too. I think they are plans of the base in the wilderness. I've been there before, but there's more of that area I've not been able to get to. I also found a key, which I think might help me get into the deeper chambers. That sounds interesting. Shall we have a look at those plans? I would say it's best to be prepared before plunging blind into the depths of an evil villain's hideout. I can't speak. You show Ali the plans. There seems to be something on here marked as the Heart of Arav. Really? That sounds interesting. Arav did say that these plans could help both of us. Maybe I can find his heart. I can help poor Arav. That sounds like a very noble quest. I think there may be a few significant problems in reaching the heart, though. Ooh, cutscene. Look at the plans. It seems... I can't even say his name. Zamaragul's inner base has state-of-the-art It has the state-of-the-art secret hideout security. The corridor into the area is filled to the brim with human detection spells. These will set off the alarm. I guess we gotta run diagonally through them, maybe. Or we have to go through the pipes. In the kitchen, there's an entrance to a sewage system that runs under some parts of the base. Unfortunately, surges of energy are periodically sent through the water there. So I'm guessing that's what the electric boots things are for. Insulated boots. The inner corridor is patrolled by zombies. As they're zombies, they don't have a need for a shift change, but their patrolling patterns means there can be 5-minute periods where they're not covering certain areas. If they see an intruder, they will set off the alarm. The alarm is sounded, a gas will fill the area, incapacitating all living things in the area. The vault door is made of 5-inch thick runite enforced steel with a 4-digit access code. 4-digit access code. When the code is entered incorrectly more than twice, the alarm will be set off. Inside the vault, there's a crisscross of special fire ray enchantments that Zumrigor has made. Touching any of these would do significant damage and set off the alarm. At the back of the vault is Arav's heart in the middle of a continuous Majoret spell. Simply removing the heart would kill Arav. What the fuck? That sounds like an impossible mission. It does sound a bit of a challenge, but if we engage a bit of cunning, it may not be as impossible as you might think. Now let me think. The trickiest part seems to be moving Arav's heart while keeping it alive. Unless you want to just put him out of his misery. If there's a way to save him while not killing him, that'd be nice. Plus, I'm sure he has a lot of useful information. I've had experience elsewhere with preserved organs of various sorts too, which should come in handy. Goodness, you adventurer types do get up to some strange stuff. Do you have an idea how to move the heart? Not as such, but I know somebody who might be able to. Help, I'm off to talk to a mummy. Oh, so your mother dabbles in that kind of thing? I see now. Yeah, that's precisely what I didn't mean. No, I'm talking about an ancient pharaoh queen. Alright, sounds like a good idea too. Right, okay. So, I guess we've got to go speak to that mummy witch person. Be right back. Luckily, we're not too far from the tomb. Pretty sure this is it, right? Ah, it's this bloody puzzle. We're going to probably take some damage here, but... Okay, so green opens up the white ones. Red opens up the green. And blue opens up the red. Okay. Boom! Let's see what she says. Hello, mate. I suppose you can help me. During my travels, I run into a tricky conundrum. Hope you might be able to help. State your question, I'll help where I can. Found a place where a great hero's heart is being kept alive outside his body by magical means. I need to bring the heart back to the hero, but I'm worried about killing him in the process. What you say is indeed strange. Let me think upon how this can come about. When one combines parts of a body while preventing the rest from dying, this renders the person an immortal servant. If the heart continues beating, this prevents the remaining person from having the spirit that would otherwise again compel them to fight against it. That sounds precisely the situation I've discovered. I've heard theories of this practice, but it is very dark magic. The heart could stay in the body. It is not removed during the usual process of mummification. I did not conceive that anyone would actually do something like this to another. You live in dark times. Do you have any idea how I can fix it? This is a canopic jar of sacred oil used to carry organs. You restore the heart in this. You must supply the preservatives that would keep the heart alive. You will need to first add 3 dwellberries and a ring of life. Okay, can I put them in now? What are the dwellberries for? My people have long considered dwellberries are a fruit with a strong link to the heart. We feed them to people with more conventional heart problems too. Thank you. I just hope this works. Okay, so I got the dwellberries. Let's use them on the jar. Okay, berries on the jar. Ring of life on the jar. So the jar is sorted. Let's go speak to Ali again, I think. Is there a way to get out here without... having to go over this. Surely there's like a shortcut to get to her, so you don't have to do this every time. Maybe in this room? There's not, is there? Right, back to our Bezzy mate, Ali. What's good, my G? Have you spoken to your mummy yet? I've spoken to mummy and taught me how to make a special liquid to preserve the heart. Intriguing. So there's a liquid that can do such things. Well, that's one step dealt with. Great, now what about everything else? I've had a little think about things, and I think you're going to have to be inventive and resourceful to an extent. I thought people planned meticulously when raiding high security areas. If you bring the correct equipment, you should be able to increase your odds of getting through. First of all, you need some kind of insulation to protect yourself from the electric shocks in the sewer. Insulated boots. Then you'll need to consider surveillance. Surveillance? Is he one of the temple knights? No, I said surveillance. Some way of remotely viewing what is happening in secure areas. Oh, and no great heist is complete without the use of a rope and a grappling hook. So to summarize, I need some sort of insulated protection, some way of remote viewing, and a rope and grappling hook. I need a crossbow to fire the grappling hook too. Then I need to head to Zamrigel's base under the Chaos Temple in the southeast of the wilderness. Yes, I seem to remember that one of the guards in Varrock knows the way to the Chaos Temple. You should speak to him. So we got to head to Varrock, climb the tower again, and speak to the Heartwin or whatever his name is. On our way. Okay, I just realised I have a Luck of the Dwarfs, so I can teleport directly to Grand Exchange. Alright, so we got to speak to this dude and get him to take me to the base. Boom. Okay, it just takes me here. Now, any bones? Alright. So apparently we don't need to use the red mist this time. We should just be able to go through the doors. I'm assuming that's because we have this base key, which may act like some sort of skeleton key. And I guess this is the entrance to his actual base. Maybe. So it looks like we got to dodge the these human detection spell things. So we probably have to like climb into this pipe, right? And the boots protect us from this electricity. So now, let me just read up just to make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay, so we know how it's getting electricity. Yeah, okay, opposite lab security system. Is that like the kilowatts or whatever they're called? Okay, so I guess we gotta enter here. I need a way to remotely see if there are any patrolling zombies at the end of this pipe. I don't want to set the alarm off. So I've got this Macau. I don't really know how to use the special stuff. Interact with Macau. Remote view. I wouldn't worry. Nobody's going to notice little Macaw flying around the dungeon. You wait until the patrolling zombies have moved away from the other end of the pipe. So we got to climb through the pipe. Oh, we did climb through the pipe. And I guess we got to get through this metal door. There's a keypad. Run into the room to the south. And search the tables for decor strips and notes K to Z. Okay. Pick the lock on the chest and the southern wall of that room. There's a chest. Ah, there. Okay, pick the lock. I believe we only have 5 minutes for this. Find a piece of card with 4 letters on it. AHGR. Okay. Okay, so... AHGR, so we operate. So H G I. So 6 3 6 and then 9. Ah, boom, got it first time. Right, now I don't really know what to do here. Let me read the wiki. Okay, so we just use the grapple on the pipe above, it seems. So then we can just kind of climb across. Click on the pedestal. Very carefully put the heart into the jar. And I'll take this back to Alia Wives so we can think of a way to help Arav. Okay, so I just got to go back to Ali. Alright, here he is. Ali, how you doing, bro? So how was the Grand Heart robbery coming along? I've done it, Ali. I've got the art. I'm not sure what to do with it, mind you. This is excellent, Luz. Let's have a look at it. You hand over the art to Ali. Wow, this is interesting. It's still beating perfectly. We've done lots of hard work so far. I suppose it's my turn to do lots of research and figure out how to get this back inside Arav so he can finally escape. Zemerigal. I'm properly butchering that name. That's very good of you. It's the least I can do. Arav is a great hero. After all, anyway, we're making a great team. You've done really well. I feel like we're making great progress towards bringing these two nasty Majorette down a peg or two. Boom! That was a fat quest complete! 14k thieving XP, 9k range, 9k strength, 9k agility, 30k mining, 2.5k slayer, and 4k summoning. Plus 2 treasure hunter keys. That is quest complete, and that's a mining level up, and that's a slayer level up, although that might have been from earlier. I don't know. Anyway, that is done. So you know what that means? That means we can now do Temple of Siniston. But there is just one more thing in the way, and that is kudos. So I'm going to have to go work out how to get more kudos. I'm sure if I speak to the dude in the museum, I might have a few quests that I've done that give me a couple kudos and some XP or whatever. But I may have to do some kudos-related things. So we're going to go get on that now. Before we carry on, I would like to say, if you are enjoying the video, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know any suggestions, what you want to do. And there's one big thing I have to ask you guys. I stream regularly on Twitch and YouTube, but we're trying to hit Twitch partner by the end of the year. I know it's the start of the year, we got plenty of time, but I'm going to need your help to reach it. If you're interested in a good vibe, high energy RuneScape gameplay with a few other MMOs and other games mixed in, go ahead to my Twitch, hit that follow button, and come hang out next time I'm live. We do have a schedule, and the schedule is in the Discord and on the Twitter. So go check them out, go follow on Twitch, and help me get Twitch partner by the end of the year. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so we need like 15 more kudos. So we're going to do the Curse of Zaros mini quest. I actually need to find it, but it should be a pretty quick and easy mini quest. I think it is also on old school, so we may just be able to skip this and head to the end screen. We'll find out in the next clip. Alright, so that is Curse of Zaros done. So that's 10 kudos. And we need like 5 kudos. Yeah? Let's go work out how we're going to do that. Okay, that is enough kudos to start and hopefully complete the Temple of Siniston quest. Which is apparently a massive quest. We get access to curses. Finally! 3 videos is taken to get this far. And the only requirement is runes to cast telekinetic grab. That sounds a little sus. But yeah, let's read up on the wiki and then we will start. Alright, so to start the quest, we've got to head to Ali. Our good old mate Ali in Aandra. So we're going to be heading over there. I've also switched to Necromancy. We got tier 80 tank armor or tier 75. Not tank armor, power armor. Which is basically just tier 80, isn't it? Tier 75. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And the reason why I switched to Necromancy is just because it's a bit more powerful, a bit more sustainable as well. So should keep me alive. It does say you got to fight multiple 185 level enemies. 100 odd something level enemies. I don't know if it's 85, but you get the point. You get the point. I'm just chatting on here. So anyway, let's speak to Ali. What is good, Ali? How goes the research? Religion is something I care about. I just fight. Zarakans follow a god of chaos. I'd rather follow Zaros than Zaros seems like an honourable god. I just like the colour purple, to be honest. Alright. Let's start the quest. Oh, actually, I think about it. There's something that may be of interest to you. Just been up to Varrock dig site, ran into an old contact of mine, Dr. Nabamik. When I mentioned I was working with you, he seemed to have heard of you. He asked if you could ever head over to Varrock dig site exam center as he has some work for you. The name doesn't ring any bells, I have to say. Suppose I could head over and see what he wants. Can you help me get there? I do have one I maybe use. It will take you to Varrock dig site. Boom. Thanks. Oh, it gives me 5 teleports. Here's Dr. Nabanik, I presume. Yes, old friend, I've changed a bit since we last met in that pyramid, so I understand your surprise. The doctor's voice certainly seems familiar. Realise that he's speaking softly. Why are we speaking so quietly? I don't want to attract undue attention. Last time we met, I was in a form that might frighten these peasants. I'll give you a hint. How are those ancient magics working for you? As Aandra, you're quite the master of disguise. I suppose you want to know what's going on here and why Ali has sent you to me. So, where do you want me to start? Why are you here away from the pyramid? Although I was unaware of the time passing, it seems I was there for rather longer than you've lived. A change of scene seemed order. Though I did have a visitor after you left, some fool who thought to come and gloat at my predicament. That look on his face made it worthwhile while it lasted. While his face lasted, that is. Okay, but what's so special about here? The one I adore was torn from me and arrested beyond the veil of life. I simply wish for us to be reunited, and the altar here will allow for this. You could call it a tale of simple devotion of the ages, an old fool's dream. What's Ali's part in this? Oh, we met while I was researching Varrock dig site, and he mentioned your name. With you being involved in both our lives, it seems that maybe you're fated to help us. Why the secrecy? That's quite the question. After you've seen me in my true form, I folk of something that deserved a bad reputation due to the actions of a headstrong minority. I'd rather just use mind control. I'd rather not use mind control or mass slaughter here when diplomacy can be just as beneficial to my aims. That's a good point, but where do I fit in? You have the trust of these dabblers, use your influence and persuade them I'm trustworthy. Just tell me what you want. I wish for your aid in getting a restoration certificate, which will grant me permission to perform some restorations to the temple beneath these ruins. Those who have authority here do not trust my motives. I need to repair an altar below ground and use it for a while, which they can display it to paying visitors. Everyone wins. All you need to do is persuade the curators that I have the cash to rebuild the place and the historical knowledge to do it properly. They should issue a certificate for me. I hope I won't be required to lie. You do have both those things, right? I'm older than any of your human kingdoms and more powerful than you can imagine. My knowledge could wreck civilizations and my wealth rebuild them in splendor. Okay, but thankful. I'm also both fair and merciful. Oh, and don't tell them the awkward details of my background, obviously. Make something believable. One last thing. Who should I ask? I was told to contact the archaeological expert, Terry. He's the senior person here. He seems to have the authority, but not the will to aid me. Okay. Alright, so we got to come in here and speak to Terry. Hello, mate. Almost forgot one of my students discovered an ancient book seen right up the street. I have no idea what he just gave me there. I'm here about a close friend, Dr. Nabanuk. This fellow who wishes to do some restoration work to your find. As I remember, he didn't have any paperwork or accreditation, though claims it was eaten by beetles. He said he lost contact with references while he was busy in his pyramid, which seemed an equally feeble excuse to me. I certainly can't issue him with restoration certificate on such flimsy grounds. I can be his reference. Well, as his reference, perhaps you can explain about beetles eating his documentation. I've seen those beetles, and they're huge. I see. Well, your support does make the story more credible. Suppose I can at least ask you about his credentials. All I require from you is a brief description of his areas of specific study and personal background. For the record, of course. He studied pyramids, particularly their interiors. I don't think I've seen any of his work published. Has he been doing this long? He was involved in one pyramid for so long you could say he lived there. I think he was sidetracked by some magical emanations, though, and lost far more time than he would have liked. I can understand that. Magic and science can be a complex combination. It's actually starting to look promising. All I require from you is next brief description of his personal background, for the records, of course. He has an aged benefactor. He made his fortune selling magical staffs. He's extraordinarily miserly. He has links to the desert religions. He was involved in the recovery of desert treasure. That works. I hope that wasn't through the pillaging of ancient sites. Oh no, lost property of no special historical value. Using it this way was far more likely to further knowledge. Excellent. So many people see archaeology as a way to gain money. It is refreshing to see someone willing to spend money in the cause of research. So does Dr. Nabik have permission? Yeah, okay, thanks for the certificate. I guess we got to go speak to him again and say we've got a certificate. I've talked about the powers of being, say you're allowed to do your restoration. You have the restoration certificate? Yes, here. Good, I hovered your comments maybe to that supposed expert. I think I did pretty well at making you seem like a worthy person to do this. You were better than I expected. Congrats. Thanks. An ancient was inspired. You distilled down the truth while excluding minor issues that might have been disturbed. Yeah. In any case, I need that certificate you have. Boom. At last, my lackeys can start on the... which is good. Could you meet me down at the temple beneath Varric dig site so we could discuss the next steps? Use the winch at the northeast of the site. Okay. There we go. So we got to head down to the temple now, I suppose. As you have gained the permission we need, my lackeys can start the restoration work, which is good. So what is next? It takes some time for them to accomplish this, even under my direction. Is there anything I can do to help? Actually, I can make use of your services in the interim. Okay, what do I need to do? While the construction continues, I have some rather more dangerous challenges. More accurately, it's a pair of challenges. One in Mauritania, the other far north. In both cases, I need an object of ancient power. Tell me about the Mauritania one. You need to get an ancient icon from Barrows. Okay. Through there, how many did it do? That's pretty easy. I could go do Barrows. Mission in the north. He was sent to retrieve an ancient item, the Frosthorn, from a snow-buried fortress. To get to the fortress, I believe you could take the transport from the west side of the peninsula in north of Fremennik. Snow-buried? That sounds cold. Indeed, an ice can form a barrier so impenetrable that it may as well be iron. The last thing I received from unfortunate contact was a messenger who delivered his ruined backpack to me. Here. Take a look at the contents and tell me what you make of it. Open backpack. A letter. I am ill prepared for this mission. I must abandon my duties. Despite not, I have found the enclosed artifact. It will help you enter the fortress where more of these strange globes can be found. I've been able to draw them to me. Just a short distance. I could have succeeded. Oh, I came so close, yet held back on the route. Yet held back for want of runes. And then heat globe. Okay. About the letter. I've read the letter. And what did you make of my contract, right? It sounds like he was outwitted. It's easy to run out of runes like he did, I suppose. I know he always carries an abundance of runes for combat. The only explanation is they needed runes for something other than combat. Basically, let's say your contact didn't have the runes he needed to reach something. So, yeah, sounds like an apt summary. Right, okay, so telekinetic grab, obviously. Okay, so let's go Barrows first. Boom. Barrows bros are stupidly easy with Necromancy. Did it in about 5 seconds. Well, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not long at all. Also, the music in this dungeon, or whatever you want to call it, is actually pretty dope. It is. It just sounds dope. Okay. This is where we should get the ancient icon. There we go. We got some bolt racks too. Yeah, take all. Boom. Easy. Although I have no idea what this Barrows Totem is. Alright, so we gotta head to the icy place to get to where we need to. Apparently there's a canoe I can use to get there. I'm assuming that might be that canoe. But I'm not sure. Or maybe it's up here. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find. Maybe this one. I'm sure we'll find it. Alright. So, it is in the hunter area. We've got to go up here, I think. Yeah, okay. And then I guess we've got to place this on that. There's a steel dragon? What the f... Can I can squeeze past this now then, yeah? And then we got to run to the southeast corner of the castle. I should have brought some anti-fire. No one said anything about that. Or do these just not aggro? Alright, they don't seem to aggro. Do we jump over this pillar? Alright, so looks like we got to run in here and climb up these stairs. And then I guess we got to climb down these stairs. And then we got to come up here. No? I'm so... Ah, okay, we can actually climb up here. And then I guess we run down here. Climb down here. No? Oh, maybe this way and then down into the trapdoor. Okay, I get it, I get it. Run east and take the heat globe. Okay. No. So this side, that probably lets us past, right? Water fiend's coming. So I'll sort him out real quick. Real quick. That's good, boys. Easy does it. Alright. So I'm guessing this is what the telegrab rooms are for. So, looks like we got to do that. And then that's going to lock there. Then we can use that here. That opens up that. Okay, so it's some kind of like puzzle room type thing. Oh, I need to sneeze. However, okay, there's a heat globe there. And then we use it on this. Oh, there's a pipe there too. Boom. Oh, these water fiends have quite a bit of health, don't they? I probably don't need to fight them, but I'm gonna fight them. At least then I don't have to worry about them. What's good, big boy? Pop. Okay, that one didn't have as much health. So it looks like we got to run in here. Grab this globe. We got to come here. Loot crate. Find a hammer. Find 40 runes. 300 air runes. Okay. Imperfect heat globe. Exit the dungeon the way you started. Okay. Scale the damage wall. So we gotta leave again? Right. So we gotta come up here. And then go to... Right, looks like we gotta do something here. So we insert the globe here. I think. Ah, okay. So we do this. And then we can push that. I guess that's gonna fall in the hole. Broken pillar slides down. Maybe that's melted sand downstairs. And then we run all the way back in. Carry on from where I was. Oh, cure water fiends. What's up, bro? Right, go down the trapdoor in the western room. Okay. We can do that. Check the heat globe from the southern western pedestal. So, never easy. That's that one over there, right? Alright, water fiend, you want some, dear? Boom and goodbye. Oh, what did that drop? Seaweed. No, thank you. Right, it looks like we've got to place the heat here. And I'm not sure what we do now. Right click, whack. Okay. And now we can run through there. That makes sense. I get it, I get it. Let's go kill this water fiend. Alright. So we gotta run up here, and apparently there's a little boss fight up here. Apparently? There's the ice demon. Oh, he's only level 98. This should be easy. Boom. Easiest boss fight of my life. And then we get the horn. That's what we needed. And now we got to return to Aandra at the Sanderson Temple. Apparently there's an assassin up here. Where's the assassin that we got to talk to? Hello? Never mind, we actually have to go down. Doo-doo-doo. Right. Oh, they've made progress in this temple. Hello, Aandra. I have something here for you. There's the Barrows icon. Splendid. The Barrows brothers will be furious with you, of course. They have guarded it well, and for so long, you can clearly handle them without concern. A magnificent effort. Now, let me see. Oh my, it's better than I hoped. I knew that under the protection of the Barrows brothers, the power of this icon will not fade. But now it's much stronger than I recall. A great many adventurers must have uttered their dying prayers in the Barrows, and the icon has drawn all that holy power in. Wonderful. This shall be a irresistible beacon unto my lord. You give the Froststor. So here it is. The Froststor has proved so troublesome to obtain. So many of my contacts have tried and failed to bring it to me. Yet you have proven yourself skilled beyond any mere adventurer. My eternal thanks. Now let me see. Yes, it should do the task it's designed to do. What does the Froststorm do? How can I explain this in human terms? It's like a magnifying glass for power. It was in an icy air up north, and so it magnified that, allowing the fortress to remain frozen. I dare say that were you to return to the fortress, you would find it thawing. In any case, I shall need this power of magnification to reach out to my lord. Why is it called the Frostenhorn? That's the human name for it, or rather the Fremennik name. Humans have only ever witnessed its power in the frozen lands, so they assume the power it holds is that of ice. However, we Majorat know better. Not only do we know what it does, we also know how to harness its power. Is the human name. What did the Majorat call it? I shall do you a service and not tell you for where your ears to hear its true name. Terrible and primeval as it is, they would melt from the side of your head. How much power does a mere name hold? I pray you never need to find out. How wonderful, Nat. Now almost what we need. What do we need next? Fear not, there's no more gathering items for you. Another of my contacts is making their way here with the final item. The final item you need has been delivered by another. Do we just wait for them to arrive? No such luck. I want you to go topside and collect the delivery. I can't risk going out, and the contact isn't one I'd like poking about here. Let's go upstairs and speak to the assassin. I misread the wiki, apparently. That's why I was looking for an assassin beforehand. But let's go up top. Speak to this assassin dude. Well, aren't you popping up all over the place? Mask or no mask, or remember me. Remind me who you are again. Oh, the very nerve to feign ignorance of my skill and reputation. Unless, do you truly not recall our last encounter? Or are you just bitter about the Entrana relic? No, I don't really remember you. Let me remind you, you crafted me this fine weapon. This assassin. Oh yeah, the bowsword. Okay, I remember who it was. On the altar, which allowed me to teleport in and take the precious relic. Ah, you tricked me into helping you. So you do remember them. Well, listen to what I say. The fools in China would not know the power of this relic if it split their prey island in two. Enough of this. Well, the assassin carelessly tosses you the relic, but you are easily agile enough to catch it gracefully. Smoothly done. I shall have to keep my eye on you. Hey, this is the relic from Entrana. Oh, is it? Is it really? Such typical arrogance. Surely you've ever known it to be on Entrana. Do you think it's always been there since the very dawn of days? Think Saradomin was here in the beginning and gifted his followers with the relic? You think it'd be best to deliver this to Aandra and see what he says on the matter? Alright. He's a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? Let's go back down and speak to Aandra. You have the relic? I do. What is this? Carved into those power-grabbing buffoons. See how they have desecrated this relic. Carving the insidious mark on their idiot god to this venerable stone. They never miss a trick, those Saradomis. I could see why you didn't want your contact coming down here. Indeed, I'm sure he's an honourable agent, but why take the risk? The less he knows about the artifacts down here, the less likely he is to be tempted. Your choice in agents leaves something to be desired. That was not my choice. Indeed, it was one of my Zarosian brothers who commissioned him to retrieve our relic from Entrana. Who would you have chosen for the task? Did the assassin not manage to complete his mission? It seems to me he was a perfect choice for the job. Anyway, what now? Oh, cutscene! Daddy Mahano, how well have you done to congregate these relics in this place? And now you should see the fruits of your labor. Why, what's going to happen? It's simpler to just show you than to explain it. Dun dun dun! Empty your mind of all concerns and watch what unfolds before you. Oh, fortuitous day. These years I have waited. Accept these sacraments, Lord, as keystones to your might. We gather here, though, may gaze upon our insignificance and take pity upon thy servants. We beseech thee, reach out this plane, thy plane, and once again restore thy order, thy justice, and thy might. What the fuck? Are you sure this is a wise thing to be doing? Be not afraid, Mahano. The true Lord will favour you. Well, I am certain. In this thy temple we submit the tithes of power and accept these humble offerings and commune with us one more. Aandra. Ooh. Oh. Aandra, have I found my faithful? My lord Zaros, the link has finally restored. Oh, it's Zaros. I did not doubt your dedication. What of your brothers? Scattered, lord, across the lands while Zarak maintains a stranglehold on the turncoats. Aandra, your good work here will have attracted attention. You're right, lord. It won't be long before the whole world knows the link has been restored. We must move swiftly. Come closer that I may give your instructions which others may not know of. Okay. The portal seems a little unsettled today. Oh, what? The portal? Oh. That was a close one. Nearly lost the universe there. Brother, it's not a fun day to scheme against our enemies. Is it? I've been kept up half the night. There were those idiot goblins. Must have made so much noise as they squabble. They make terrible neighbours. Zamorak would delight in your anger, brother. Brother, the very earth shakes. Oh? What has befallen us? The statue of Zamorak. It is ruined. This is clearly the work of Saradominus. I can't say it. Well, we shall have our revenge, brother. Come, we have plans to make. I'm so lost. Okay, do I have to speak to Aandra again? Oh, Fortress Day, to commune with the true Lord once more. My boundless appreciation is yours. I'm glad I can help. And it's time to give you rewards befitting such noble and honourable service. Sheesh! Temple at Siniston has been completed. 2 20k combat lamps, a 23k XP lamp, 10k prayer, access to ancient curses, and access to the Siniston altar. Nice. What's this? He read me a book. Oh, I've got to read this to get access to the curses. Okay, that's good to know. Now let's have a look at these curses. Do I just pray at the altar? Wait, okay. It boosts your prayer points. Yes, replace my prayers with curses. Purging the prayers from your area, leaving only curses in their place. Okay. And now that's the one everyone uses, is Soul Split, right? And I guess the deflect is just the same as normal ones, but deflects it. Okay, that's pretty cool. We've got curses. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these lamps. For the combat ones, I'm probably just gonna stick in strength. Yeah, okay. For the experience lamp, I have no idea. Yeah, no idea whatsoever. Maybe smithing? That's kind of annoying skill. Or maybe mine. We should probably do mining. My mining's pretty low. There you go, 6k left till I level up. And I think, yeah, I think we're done with that now. I don't even know what our next goal is going to be. Well, it looks like our goal for this episode has been completed. We now have curses, which means we're going to end the episode here because I need to work out what my goals are next. And if you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comment, drop them in Discord, whatever. Come by a stream. Let me know. Come see all the fun stuff. I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I thank you very much if you made it this far, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm the Mahano, and goodbye.